Well, hey everybody. Good morning. Um, I wanted to just make this little short video because I was in a conversation with someone just recently, beautiful, beautiful soul, person that just recently texted me on my YouTube, and they were very much resonating with what I had said, about you know feeling misunderstood and the struggles and stuff and everything that I personally gone through myself. And I was just moved. I started chatting with her, and she was just telling me how much she feels alone and abandoned, and how she feels like everyone has just extra out of their lives and stuff. And how lonely it is to be by yourself in this big world as a trans woman. And she had been on hormones for 7 years now, had been in and out of homelessness, um, was struggling, really struggling. Found out that they were Asperger's, that she had Asperger's, and just really, at some points in her life has been suicidal, has attempted to end her life several times, and it just it breaks my heart. It really does. It breaks my heart because I realize that there's a lot of pain. A lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are suffering in this community, and you know, you're not alone. You're not, and you don't even have to be trans to be going through these things in life. I mean, life is hard. It can be very difficult, but it's important to embrace everything about you. Embrace the things that you don't like. Embrace the things that you love. Make peace. Make peace with yourself. And I'm preaching to myself as much as I am to anybody else. I don't like that I still deal with facial hair. I don't like how my hair is at times. I don't like a lot of things about me, but I need to learn to make peace with it. You know, I need to love every single part of me. And I just wanted to encourage my new friend um, to do just that, to love all of you, even the parts that you don't like. And as a trans person, obviously, we focus a lot on our gender and our masculine hatred of our bodies and our feminine hatred of our bodies if we're an FTM. And it's very taxing, and it causes problems, causes diseases, causes um, lots of pain, lots of needless suffering. And I just want to let you guys know that you're not alone. We are all going through something, and everybody struggles with these things. It's not just us. I was so touched, because they obviously haven't had a safe place to vent and to speak and to share, and they just started crying. And they were just telling me how moved they were, how touched they were, that I would give them my time. And I'm like, gosh, you know, you're healing me as I try to reach out to you in love, and you're healing me, because when you hurt, I hurt, and when I hurt, you hurt. And we are sensitive people, and that's one of the things that growing up was not appreciated. Somewhere along the line, society thought that a boy playing with a doll um, was somehow girlish and wrong. But a boy playing with a doll could turn into a father playing with her little girl and caring for her as an adult. That nurturing sense is just smacked out of most males, and they have a real hard time embracing it without feeling like they're being, ridiculed and stuff. And I I'm guilty of the same thing. I wanted to play with the doll, and I wanted to do and be and everything that was not typical of my gendered experience and what I was supposed to be like and stuff. And that was a struggle. That was a struggle. And it ended up confusing me, confusing my thoughts about myself. Because there's no place for a feminine person in a masculine body in society. Society looks down at that. The church demonizes it for one, because if you're feminine in a masculine body, oh my gosh, that's like you have the spirit of the devil in you at that point. But they don't understand that the creative people, the people that are in touch with their feelings and emotions, that comes from that right side of your brain. That comes from that yin part of everybody, And it's really a shame that those of us who deal with these things are shamed for feeling this way and for dealing with these things and for just being this way. It's not fair to a sensitive boy to knock him down and to treat him like, he's some weak individual who needs to get, who needs to man up or whatever. Parents, you don't know what kind of damage you cause when you don't let your children just be themselves. And if you have a masculine boy, if you have a feminine boy, if you have a masculine girl, if you have a feminine girl, just leave them be. Let them be who they are. Celebrate their unique beauty. Those of us who deal with Asperger's on whatever autism spectrum, we are special. We are beautiful. We have a connection to the divine that most people wish they could get, And it's beautiful to be this way. It's to be celebrated to be this way. This connection that we have is something to be treasured, to be held. Because God doesn't, the mother, father doesn't look down on that, doesn't punish us for being unique and different. Honestly, I think that they celebrate it. I think the mother, father are so excited when we get to just be ourselves. My heart goes out to people like this person that I reached out to recently, because I know that more of you exist, more of you are out there, more of you are scared, and more of you are worried, more of you are looking at life from an empty place. Hey, Eunuch and Ava, thank you guys for reaching out, for being on my live stream here this morning. my raw, unfiltered, no makeup live stream. That's all I am. I'm just a real person. You know, that's who I am. And I'm proud to be a real person. I don't need all the other stuff. I like it. I'm not going to say I don't like, wearing my wigs or makeup or, looking nice or dressing nice or shopping or anything that a feminine person would enjoy. There's nothing wrong with that. But, I also understand and embrace my organic self. This is me. So, I just want to let people know how much they are loved by the Mother Father, how much the Mother Father really, or if you want to call him the Father, or you want to call her the Mother, or you want to call him God, or you want to, whatever it is that you want to call him, I call the divine my Mother, Father, my divine parents, because I know that they are in love with me and they care about me and that they made me unique because that was their plan for me. I am the way that I am because my Mother, Father made me this way. I used to love a song that Amy Grant used to sing. It was called My Father's Eyes. I may not be what every mother's dream is for her little girl. My face may not grace the minds of everyone in the world, but that's okay as long as I can say she's got her father's eyes, eyes, full of compassion, to seeing everyone. Oh, it was a beautiful song. Yes. Eunuch, yes. I loved that song. I loved Amy Grant. I loved her innocence and her rawness and her trueness. And it was a beautiful thing. It was really a beautiful thing. And she got me through a lot of things, As a sensitive young person with a feminine nature and a masculine body. Oh, awesome, Trisha. I would love to call you by your name, Trisha. It's a beautiful name. So you play the piano too? Is that right? Lately, I've been stuck on the soundtrack for The Star is Born. Some of the songs on there's 3 of them in particular. There's 3 of them. Yeah, I played the trumpet. I played the harmonica. Oh no, the accordion, and I play the keyboard, the piano. And I've also dabbled on the drums and played a little bit of bass and stuff, but that was neither here nor there. But I do play the keyboard and I like to sing. Yeah. I mean, that's what us creatives do. We are creator spirits. We are a part of the divine. We are divine creatures and we create. We create with our words. We create with our actions. We create with our thoughts. We create. That is what we are. And I just, there's these songs that Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper have done that are absolutely spectacular. One's called Shallow. Another one's I'll Never Love Again. And there's one more. But they are absolutely really mesmerizing for me. I am moved every time I play them. I haven't gotten to sing them yet, but because I've been learning them on my keyboard. But I love to just play along with the track, and it is music is therapy for me. Music is getting lost on a keyboard. I used to go to a Bible college, and they used to have a music room or something, like an area department, and they had practice pianos and practice booths and everything, and I would get lost in there with my chord books and just be there, constantly just worshiping, playing, and it was my thing. It was my jam. It was what I loved to do. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to get on here and encourage you guys, encourage everyone to be strong, be courageous, be in love. Thanks, Scott Satella. Appreciate you joining me here, joining us here, all two of us or one of us. I'm not sure how many people are watching, but I was just moved to make this little video because I really do see that a lot of people are hurting. A lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are struggling with the divine feminine. I do believe that it's something that is necessary for society to allow. And I'm not talking about transitioning gender. That's not what the divine feminine is. People like Trisha and I kind of took it a bit extreme, and we have our reasons for doing so. But I'm talking about just letting that feminine nature that's in every human being be allowed to shine through and to combine. And I'm struggling with that. I honestly admit I don't like being called a guy, a man, anything like that. I don't like having my old name being used. I'm very sensitive. Trisha knows I'm very sensitive, and so I don't really see myself as a man. I don't see myself as a woman. But I do see myself as me, and whatever me that is just beautiful, and I'm learning to embrace my beautiful self, not this what's behind these eyes, the spirit that exists underneath this flesh, because this flesh is not me. I've come here, I've been embodied in a physical male body. I've manifested in a female body. So no, this isn't me. And this isn't any of you either. This is all part of that illusion. This is all part of the fake reality we've been dumped into. And I just want to encourage you guys to look in that mirror and embrace yourself. Embrace the beautiful, effervescent, glowing being of light that you and I both are, all are, because that is who our divine parents made us to be. We are beautiful. We are beautiful. We are handsome. I don't like that word. But if we're androgynous, we're handsome, we're beautiful, we're all of those things. And I think it's amazing. I think it's incredible. I think it's something divine, something to be treasured, something to be celebrated. And I'm so sorry for those of you who had parents who didn't treasure that. I'm so sorry for those of you who suffered abuse because of you. Because of you. Because being you was a problem for someone else. Because you didn't fit, quote unquote, whatever that means, right? Who actually fits in this world? I don't think anybody does. But society makes the rules and they expect us to live by them. The Bible puts in verses like Deuteronomy 22:5, and, you know, they demonize other people with their verses and scriptures and nonsense and stuff. And, you know, we don't have to live by rules when we live by love. The only law that exists is the law of love. That's it. Above that, there is no other law. And if you love, you won't kill. If you love, you won't hate. If you love, you won't covet. If you love, you won't cheat. If you love, you won't do all the things that the Bible tells you not to do. Because you love. And there is no law. Love is its own. Love stands on its own. Love has its own life. Because life comes from love. It's as simple as that. So I don't need a commandment. I don't need a Bible. I don't need any other revelation. I don't need to be enlightened to any other truth. If I die knowing only that love is the only thing that matters, that's all I needed to know. I don't need the Nag Hammadi. I don't need any other book or revelation. I just need to know about love. That's it. There is no other law. Everything else is placed there by man. Everything else is placed there by the God of this world who wants us to conform to some societal standard. All I need, just like the Beatles sang, all you need is love. So I guess I'll leave you guys on that note. That's a wonderful note to leave on. All you need is love, right? So I will be back whenever I get a wild hair or whatever, whenever I feel like chiming in and saying something. But I hope that that encourages you. I hope that that serves to help you realize that you are beautiful and that each and every single one of you has value, that each and every one of you are a part of this massive puzzle which we call the divine, which is in all of you, which is a part of all of us. So be well, you guys. Thank you so much for listening to my little unplugged rant, or not rant, because it's not a rant. My unplugged moments with with my YouTube family. So, you guys be well. Love you guys. Bye.